Hey everyone, this is Anne-Marie and Antoinette here, and this is your full body Microformer workout. For this workout, you are going to need a pole or some sort of stability tool around, whether that's a chair, a tall foam roller. We are going to get started on either 1 or 2 black springs and a plank to pike. So you're going to face the front of your machine and go ahead and bring your hands to your front platform, toes on your carriage, and press out to a plank position. Once you're in this plank position, you're going to lift from that lower core. So lift those hips up to the sky for 4 counts. Naturally looking back at your feet as you lift, and then right back to that plank position. So option to stay here or walk your hands to your high handlebars if you have those. Otherwise, you can stay in this plank to pike. We're just warming up your core, warming up your shoulders, that chest, everything on that body. As we lift up to the sky, try really hard not to lift with your legs, but lifting through those abs. A nice slow control. Now, here in Lagree Fitness, we want to go that slow, steady 4 counts. We want to activate those slow twitch muscle fibers. So we take that tempo, 4 counts one way, 4 counts the other. You have about 20 seconds right here. So we're going to head down to a kneeling saw, still facing the front of your machine. You have 15 seconds. Elbows will come to your front platform. Knees will be on your carriage. We're going for that kneeling saw in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Kneel down, knees on your carriage, elbows on your front platform. You're in this modified plank position. Now you're going to extend your arms only back for 4 counts. Arms only come in. Nice. Good, Antoinette. Good. You're firing up through that center core. Now, it's important with your arms to do the movement and keeping your hips nice and silent. As you extend your arms back, if you start to feel a lot of tension in your lower back, just don't go as far back. On the way back in, stop your shoulders right at those elbows. Taking tension out of your neck, your jaw, just exhale, relax it out. Think about squeezing those inner thighs together. And the entire time, keep a gentle, ever so gentle tuck under with those hips, keeping that spine nice and neutral. Good. Good slow tempo. What you start to feel is that shake fire up through that center core. We have 1 more center core activity before we head into your obliques. 20 seconds right here. We're going into bear. But first, on your next one back, hold it all the way back. Once you get to that all the way back point, come in 1 inch and back out 1 inch. Good. Yes, we have 10 seconds. We're popping up for bear. You're going to be in a high plank position facing the front. We're going there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Pop up to a bear. Hands on your front platform, toes on your carriage. Press out to that plank. Once you're there, you're going to bend your knees as slow as you can to pull that carriage in. Beautiful. Stop your knees right underneath those hips and slowly return back out. Good, keeping those hips and shoulders in line the entire time. Good alignment, good. So as we bend those knees in, we keep those heels lifted high, so all the power is in that core. Good, stopping those knees right underneath those hips. Beautiful, good. And right back out. Last thing for the center core right here. Push power down through your feet, but let your legs come in by that crunch to that lower core as you pull those knees in. 20 seconds, we get to hit that right oblique with that kneeling side plank. You're going to pivot to face that left side of your machine. Right elbow will be on your front platform, knees on your carriage. We have 10 seconds. We're going for that kneeling side plank for that right oblique in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Bring your right elbow down to that front platform. Knees are stacked on your carriage. That left arm can be on your hip. It can be up to the sky. And think about squeezing everything from your knees all the way up. Good. Pressing down to that right forearm the entire time. So we want to press that right elbow down into that front platform and that right armpit press down away from your ear. Good. How are we feeling? You good? Good. Make sure you get your form set first. Now, if you want to take a variation for this, you can pop up to your toes for that regular side plank. But right here, we're just constantly thinking about lifting to the sky, firing up that right oblique. We have 20 seconds. We're coming down for a twisted kneeling saw for that right oblique. You're going to leave that lower body exactly how it is. You're just going to set both elbows on the front platform, top of your head towards that front mirror. Less than 10. We're going twisted kneeling saw for that right oblique in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Both elbows down. Knees stay twisted. Oops, sorry, to that left side. Now arms only, go back and forth just like we did in that opening course series. Taking tension out of your ankles, put all that power through that right oblique. Now, since we're in this twisted format, that right side body is working to hold you up as you take those arms traveling out and coming back in. If ever you feel tension release a lot, don't come in as far, so stay out a little bit further. Keep all that power through that right oblique. Good. Nice. Now, as we come back in, try to drive your shoulders down away from your ears. Keep squeezing through those inner thighs as we move. Taking tension out of your ankles. Good, Antoinette, good tempo. Yeah, that 4 count back, 4 count in. Firing up through that right oblique. Now remember, everything we do on the front of your machine for these obliques, you can also do on the back of your machine. Just make sure that form is clearly in check before you head to the back so you don't go for any injuries. We want to work for smart, controlled movements. 20 seconds, we're going to pop up to a single-sided bear for that right oblique. But first, Antoinette, on your next one back, hold it all the way back. Good, right here, just try to hold. Just try to hold, press back 1 more inch. You have 10 seconds. We're popping up to that high plank for that single-sided bear for that right oblique in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go, last oblique. Pop up to a high plank. Hands on your front platform, toes on your carriage. Now for this single-sided bear, slowly bend your knees towards that left elbow. Stop your knees right underneath those hips. Good, and then slowly return right back out to that plank position. Now the twist as we come in, it's not a very big twist. Think about a clock. Think about aiming towards 11 o'clock on that clock. So as you come in just about 1 or 2 inches of that twist, and then slowly going back out to that extension. Good. If you need a modification from this, you can always go back down to that twisted kneeling saw where you just came from. Good control. All right, last thing for your obliques before we head into your legs. We're going for a reverse runner's lunge in just over 20 seconds. You're gonna be on 1 red or 1 red, 1 black spring, standing up on your front platform facing the back. So we're gonna start there and walk you through it for this reverse runner's lunge. You have 10 seconds. We're going reverse runner's lunge for that right leg. 1 red or 1 red, 1 black in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. So 1 red or 1 red, 1 black. You're gonna stand up on that front platform. Oh, let me get this. There we go. You wanna be on 1 black or just 1 red, 1 black? Here we go. We're gonna bring your right foot to your carriage. Left toe is gonna go in that nook between your side rail on that front platform and your platform cushion. Good, now take both legs down to a 90-degree angle. You're gonna put all your power through that right heel as you extend that left leg in and out. Good, so that left leg is pushing you in and out, but you're putting all your power through that right heel, keeping that right knee right over that right ankle the entire time. We're activating your right glute right here. Now for that left leg, keep that left heel nice and lifted. Keeping that toe down in that nook between your platform rail and that platform cushion. Good. You feel this in that right glute? Good. Digging down. Now, that left leg is involved, right? So you're going to feel that left quad a little bit. But make sure as you press in and out, that power is going down through that right heel. Now, just like she did, you can take that stability pole or that chair or that foam roller to that left side of your body. You want to have it opposite your working leg so that you have stability and balance and you're not leaning to one side the entire time. Now, we want our lower backs in that neutral position. So as she has a slight tilt forward over that right leg so that your spine is nice and neutral the entire time. Trying to dig with your right heel instead of those right toes as we move. We're more than halfway there with this reverse runner's lunge. Good, activating through that right glute, squeezing that right glute. How are you feeling with this? Do you feel that right side? Yeah, is that left side involved as well? Yeah, good. Good, being intentional. Now, if our left side is taking too much power, maybe what you need to do is adjust your spring load. So if you added that one black, maybe it's time to take it off so that you can really focus on that right leg. About 20 seconds on the clock right here till we hold it halfway in. Doing good, nice. Keeping those glutes engaged the entire time, squeezing through those glutes. Good, yeah. We're gonna hold it to your halfway hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway hold right here. Good, lean forward 1 more inch. Try to squat down 1 inch. Squeeze through that right glute. Right here, you have 15 seconds on the clock. We're going skating for that right leg. In 10 seconds, you're gonna pivot to face that left side of your machine. Right foot will be on your front platform, left foot on your carriage. In 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Skating for that right leg. Pivot to face that left side of your machine. Right foot's on your front platform, left foot on your carriage. Now stick your butt back and down, take a low squat. Before you start moving that left leg, make sure equal power is between both of your legs. Good. Now we're gonna take that left leg out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg comes in, slow and steady. Good. Nice, pressing all your power down. Now, if you have a strap on your carriage, feel free to press that left foot against the strap if you would like. You don't have to. If you need more tension, you can always move your left foot closer to the front of your carriage. So just like with that reverse runner's lunge, your left leg is moving in and out, but we're working on that right leg. So putting all your power down through that right heel, right big toe, right pinky toe to really activate through that right outer thigh and that right glute. Good. Do you want to pull in front of you for support? Do you want to pull? Okay. So yeah, you're more than welcome if you want to take a pole and put it in front of you or a chair, just have a gentle touch on. But it's a core move. So core moves don't always show up in just plank formats. This is a great way to engage that core, keeping weight even between both legs as we're going out and in. Nice. Feel that right outer thigh, right glute really firing up. That belly button is driving to that spine the entire time as we move. Good job, you guys. Hang with this. This is your last heavy move for that right leg. We want to make sure to get those largest muscles in our legs, those glutes, those outer thighs really burnt out before we head into your hamstring work. Good, halfway there. We're constantly thinking about pressing down through that right foot to really fire up everything in that right leg. Nice. Now, if you don't feel that shake happen, maybe sit 1 inch lower. Maybe go 1 second slower into this. Good, good control. 30 seconds on the clock right here. Right about now is when you should feel that fire inside your right leg. A lot of times it's when we want to rise up even taller, maybe shake out of it, but instead allow yourself to really embrace what's going on with that shake, sitting 1 inch lower, taking it 1 second slower. You have 15 seconds. Yeah, in 10 seconds, that left leg holds out to your halfway point. Good, left leg to your halfway point in 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway hold. Good, relax your shoulders down, sit down 1 more inch. Press that carriage out 1 inch. Good, 15-second hold right here. We're going to reverse floor lunge for that right leg. You'll be on 1 black spring. You have less than 10. We're going 1 black spring, reverse floor lunge in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Park your carriage. Come into the back of your machine. Your right foot's going to be on the ground. Left foot is going to be on your carriage. Now you can tuck it under a carriage strap if you have it. You're going to bend and straighten through that right leg. And here's a pull for stability on that left side. So your right foot's on the floor on that back side of your machine. Left foot is tucked on your carriage. We're bending and straightening that right leg, working that right hamstring. Now it's a little trickier on the back. You're putting more weight into your supporting leg than you might on the front. So make sure as you rise up that you're not rising up by dragging with that left leg. You want to bend and put the power through the bottom of your right foot to slowly rise up. Good, leaning forward the entire time so that spine is nice and neutral. It's a challenging move on the back. That hamstring is doing a lot of the work as you rise up. So you're going to feel that sensation on that back side of that right leg. Good form going on. Keeping that right knee stacked as best we can over that right ankle. resisting that desire as you rise up from this lunge to rock forward. Instead, root down through that middle of your right foot to rise up. Good, that right leg should be feeling some fatigue right about now. Good, squeezing those inner thighs as you rise and squeeze through that left glute. Keep those hips nice and squared off to the back. Good, well beyond halfway there. We're not doing anything fancy with this floor lunge. We have a quick hold at the end, and then you'll be done with your right leg. We're heading into both legs coming up. The single leg work is so important. Both sides of our body are not even, so by doing the single leg work, we can really tune in to strengthening our side that may not be as strong. It's squeezing those inner thighs. You have about 20 seconds on the clock. How's that right hamstring feeling? It's burning, it's shaking, yeah. Now, if your lower back is hurting at all on this, you might be pulling too much with your left leg. So try to take 90% of that power into your right leg and think about rooting down more to rise up. Good, one more rep and then we're gonna hold it down to your halfway point. Almost out of this. Good, one more rep, holding it down to that halfway point. Leaning over that right leg. Good, right here, come up 1 inch and hold. We have 10 seconds. We're going reverse kneeling inner thighs. Left knee will be on your back platform, right knee on your carriage in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Reverse kneeling inner thighs. Left knee will be on your back platform. We're gonna have your right knee up and over that strap on your carriage, or you can just place it on your carriage if you don't have the strap. Now we start equal power between both legs. Equal power between both legs. Hips tuck under, squeezing your butt. Taking your carriage out for 4 counts, and then slowly bringing it right back in. And now on the back of your machine, there's a lot of intensity pulling. If you need a modification, you can do this on the front in either kneeling or standing. Good, yeah, arms can be out to a T. They can be in prayer position. Wherever you go with your arms, make sure that alignment stays with those hips. So make sure we don't start to travel forward. You want a gentle tuck under with those hips, pressing those hips forward, squeezing your butt the entire time as we move. Good. Now as you come in, feel the top of your head lengthen up to the sky. Try not to come all the way and stop your knees hip width apart. Go right back out. Good. Good, shaking out those ankles. Let all the power go to your inner thighs. Good, halfway there, recommit right here. That shake should really be engaged right now. That second minute of kneeling in our thighs, we start to get a little tired. We start to hinge forward a little bit. Be intentional about maybe not taking that carriage out as far and keeping that tuck under with your hips. Good, you're almost done. You get a break from legs coming up. Good, slow and steady, squeezing as we come in. Beautiful, and slowly returning right back out. Nice. Coming your way, we're gonna hold your legs to your halfway point. Good, we're almost there, Antoinette. I got you, girl. Coming up, we're gonna hold to that halfway point, taking your carriage out 1 inch and bringing it right back in. Have this power come not from your knees, but your inner thighs. We're going to your halfway hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway hold. Now think right here, inner thighs squeezing in 1 inch and going back out 1 inch. In 1 inch and out 1 inch. Feel that final shake, final 20. Coming up, we get to travel back to that left side. We're gonna be on one black spring. We are gonna start in that kneeling side plank with that left elbow on the front platform. You have 10. I'll in right here, 1 inch out, 1 inch in. We are transitioning to that side plank for that left oblique. We're gonna be on one black spring. We're going there in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Right into the front. We're gonna be on that side plank for that left oblique. Left elbow will be on your front platform. Knees on your carriage. Opening that right arm up to the sky. Now right here, press that left armpit down away from your ear. Squeeze those inner thighs, take tension out of your ankles. That lift, we're not lifting and pulsing, but instead constantly think about lifting through that left oblique, through that right oblique up to the sky. There's a string pulling you up. Constantly pressing that left armpit down away from your ear. Nice, good into that, good. Constantly think about a string pulling those right fingertips up, lengthening up to the sky As always, you're more than welcome to pop up to your toes for that side plank position. We have 20 seconds right here. We're going for that twisted kneeling saw for that left oblique. That lower body will stay exactly the same. Both elbows come down to your front platform. You have 10. We're going for that twisted kneeling saw for that left oblique. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Both elbows down on your front platform. Knees are still stacked towards that right side. Now, arms only go out for 4 counts. Arms only come in. Resist as you come in. Nice. As her shoulders are perfectly square to the front, I want you to check in on yours. Make sure you're not opening up to one side, keeping everything nice and square. There's no movement in your hips. There's engagement, but no movement. That movement is coming from your upper body going back for 4 counts. Upper body coming in. Since we're twisted, that left oblique is supporting you the entire time. Remember, everything we do on the front of your machine for this oblique work, you can always do on the back of your machine as well. Good, traveling in and out. Nice. We have that hold coming up for that left oblique. Good engage, squeezing as we come in. Nice. About 15 seconds, we're going to hold this all the way back before we go into that single-sided bear for that left oblique. Good, less than 10. We're going to hold this all the way back. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way back and hold. Good, feel that left oblique grab, feel it hold on you. Nice, 10 more seconds. We're going single-sided bear for that left oblique. We pop up to that high plank in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Pop up to that high plank on your hands and toes. Pressing down to that plank. Last thing for your obliques. Now slowly bend that knee towards that right elbow. Stop your knees right underneath those hips and slowly return back out to that plank position. Now, something we didn't talk about on the first side, you can stay twisted the entire time. I personally like to unwind, so I realign my spine when I go out to that plank position. It's up to you to take what fits your body best, what fits your movement best. That angle is not that big, right? We're just going to about 1 o'clock on the clock, if you think about that clock, that 1 o'clock mark. So just a slight angle, nice, good into that, and good slowly back out to that plank. About 20 seconds to go till we fire up that left leg. We are going for that reverse runner's lunge for that left leg. You have 10 seconds. We're going to be on one red, one black spring. Stepping on your front platform facing the back. One red, one black, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Park your carriage. Stand up on that front platform. Oops. We're switching to this one. There we go. All right, left foot comes to that carriage. Right toe is popped down into that space between your rail and your platform. All right, take both legs down to a 90-90 angle. Lift that right heel up nice and high. Now dig into that left leg as your right leg extends out and in. Nice, pressing down through that left leg. Now, your right leg will feel a little bit fatigued right here because we already worked that right side. So try to think about engaging your glutes, putting all that power down through that left heel. Good. This is just as much a glute exercise as it is a hip stability exercise. So keeping those hips nice and square to that back of your machine. Good. Good alignment. Left knee is stacked right over that left ankle as we move out and in. So now that right heel, we constantly want to think about lifting that right heel up, putting all that power down to that left leg. If you feel this in your lower back, just take a simple tilt forward. Keep that neutral spine position. On the way back in with that right leg, just stop that right knee right underneath that right hip. Good. Start to feel that shake fire up. Both legs will be engaged on this, but we want that emphasis going down through that left heel so that left glute gets fired up before we move into that left leg work. Nice, hang on to this. Just about 30 seconds left right here till we hold. Keep squeezing through that right glute, constantly pressing that right hip towards that back of your machine. Nice, good job with this. Into that. Good, can you lift your right heel up 1 inch higher? transferring all that weight to that left leg. A nice 15 seconds all around. And relaxing those shoulders, let that core take over right here. We're gonna hold that left leg into that halfway hold. Coming up, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway hold. Good, try to sit down 1 more inch into this, lean forward 1 more inch. You have 10 seconds, we're going skating for that left leg. We pivot to face that right side of your machine in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Pivot so that left foot is on your front platform, right foot is on your carriage. Press out to your halfway point, and then sit in a low squat position. Good, once you have weight equal between both legs, we take that carriage out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly bring that carriage back in, not letting it come in all the way. Keeping that constant engagement going on for that left leg. Now your knees are ever so slightly flared out. Good. That puts more power through your outer thighs and glutes. You can use that strap on your carriage. If you have one, you don't have to. If you're using the strap, try not to think about overusing the strap. Think about rooting down through your feet instead. Putting that power down through that left foot, left heel, left big toe, left pinky toe. Nice, feel all that fire going through that left leg. Now, if you need a little less tension, you can walk that right foot out closer to the back of your machine. If you need more tension, you can move that right foot closer to the front of your carriage. Good, more than halfway there. Nice. Now, with this hip placement, we don't want a big butt stick out too much with that huge curve in your lower back. There is a little curve in your lower back, but make sure you have a gentle tuck under with those hips as you move. Do you feel that shake going on? Yeah. Keep pressing down through that left foot. That last heavy leg move for this left leg. After that, you just have 1 more leg move, then you guys are done with legs. Good, pressing down through that left foot. Press, press, press. Feel everything fire up through that center core, nice and strong. Good, right here, 20 seconds, you guys, hang on to it. Remember, this is that point where you start to want to speed up your tempo. Instead of speeding up, just really commit to that slow, steady tempo. You have 10 seconds. Let that shake work without momentum. Good. On your next one out, you're going to hold it out to your furthest extension without locking out that right leg. Good. We're holding out in 3, 2, 1. Hold it out, hold it out. Sit down 1 more inch. Nice, 15 seconds right here. We have 1 black spring. We're going reverse floor lunge for that left leg. 1 black spring, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. 1 black spring. We're coming to the back of your machine. Left foot will be on the ground. Right foot's gonna be hooked on your carriage, either underneath your carriage strap or flat on that carriage. Yeah, your left foot, you wanna have it close to that back platform. On the back, if you step closer to 4 or 3, you might not have as much tension. Now, getting this set up, you're gonna bend that left leg down for 4 counts, then slowly come back up, pressing that right hip forward the entire time as you move. Good, squeezing through those glutes, keeping those hips nice and square to the back the entire time. Now, it's really easy when you're connected to the back of your machine to rock forward with momentum as you rise. Instead, root down through that middle of that left foot to rise up, feeling this through that left hamstring. Good, gentle touch through that right leg. And down for 4 counts. Keeping that slight hip tilt forward the entire time so that your spine is nice and neutral. But it is your last leg exercise because we only are gonna do kneeling inner thighs once since we evenly worked both legs. So if you're not to that shaking point yet, slow down your tempo even more. Resist to rise, keeping that right glute engaged the entire time as you come up. Pressing down to that middle of that left foot. We're doing it almost there. Core is engaged. If you feel it too much in your lower back, that pinch, just take that hinge forward, protecting that spine at all times. Nice, less than 30 seconds left of legs. That is it. That is it. We have arms. Next up, Good, nice. Constantly thinking about pulling that left knee back. Good, left knee's right over that left ankle. We are going to be on 2 black springs for that kneeling lat pull down, but first, you're going to hold this left leg to your halfway point in 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway hold. Right here, go down 1 more inch. You have 10 seconds. Here we go. 2 black springs. Kneeling lat pull down. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Release your carriage. We're going to be on 2 black springs. You're going to pull your carriage to the back. Knees are on your carriage. Hands on your high handlebars facing the back. Now for this move, you're going to take your elbows out to a 45-degree angle out as you pull in for, let's take about 6 to 8 counts on the back of your machine. 6 to 8 counts coming in. Keeping a gentle tuck under with your hips the entire time. Think about your side of your back. That's what we're working your lats. So as you pull in, you're pressing those lats down. So think about driving away from your ears. Good, and slowly release. Now on 2 black springs, it is not the most heavy tension in the world, so I want you to play into that. Take that slow tempo, remove momentum out of the equation. Trying to keep coming in almost to the back. Keep coming in, keep coming in, keep coming in, keep coming in. Yeah, you feel that? Good. Nice. Right here, we're firing up your arms. They've been working the entire time you did all your core work with your obliques, with that opener center core. So there should be a little fire already in them. And taking that spine nice and neutral. Good, angle your chin down a little bit. Beautiful. We want to make sure there's not a crick in that neck, putting tension on that spine. Always work for that neutral spine position. On your next one in, hold it all the way into your furthest point. Trying to get that back platform and that carriage to almost meet. Good. It's back, it's biceps right here. Triceps should feel this as well. Good, we're going to hold it all the way in. Keeping that tuck under with those hips right here. It's out 1 inch, pause, and in 1 inch. Nice, almost there. We're going for that bicep pull in 10 seconds. Taking your hands under the back rail of your back platform. Palms will be up. We're going for that bicep pull in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So flipping your palms under that back rail. Hips tuck under. Now as you come in, we're going to do about 2 or 3 reps with both arms. Then we're going to switch to right arm only, then left arm only. Good length as we go back out. Nice. Good, slowly coming in, core is engaged. As you pull in, press those shoulders down away from your ears. You want to flex with those biceps the entire time. Good, keeping that chin tucked towards that chest so that spine stays nice and neutral. And I want you to think about those abs. Now this is a core move as well. We are firing up through that center core. Yeah, shake it out whenever you need. So as you're coming in and out, lift through that center core. Good, we're gonna take your right arm only. So leave your right hand on that back rail. Take your left hand behind your back or in front of you on your next one all the way out. Good, so right arm stays, left hand comes behind your back. Good, right arm only with this. You're going 3 with the right arm, 3 with the left arm. And then you're gonna go back to both arms. We're almost out of this. 3 times with that right, 3 times with that left. Good, slow and steady, firing up through those arms, pressing your shoulders down. Good, Antoinette, good tempo. 3 with that right, still taking that 4 count tempo in, that 4 count tempo out. I'm proud of you guys, hang on to this. We get to ride your carriage to the front. You have about 20 seconds to go. Once you've done 3 on the right, 3 on the left, go back to both arms. You're gonna be in a high plank position facing the front of your machine. We have 10 seconds. Hands will be on your front platform, toes on that carriage. We're going for that high plank in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Riding the carriage all the way to the front. We're going for that high plank. Hands on your front platform, toes on your carriage. I would recommend staying on your 2 black springs. We're just holding that high plank. Now, we're going to start on your toes. You can head to your knees if you need. We're going for shoulder taps. Right hand touches left shoulder back down. Left hand touches right shoulder. Feel free to be on your knees for this as well. Think really hard about not rocking those hips side to side, just lifting through your core. Now you can hold on to the rails of your front platform, or you can hold on to that cushion part The cushion part tends to be a little bit easier for those wrists. Good, good. You're here for 20 more seconds. That's it. Lift through that core, nice into that. Good. It is shoulder stability right here. It's core, it's chest. Everything is working on that center core. 10 seconds. We get a break from those wrists. We're coming down for that kneeling saw. Elbows will drop down, knees on your carriage, kneeling saw in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Elbows and knees. We're going to saw your upper body back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly cut in. Remember, this is kind of a little bit of active recovery right here. Pressing those shoulders down, keeping your abs engaged, squeezing those inner thighs. All right, we have one more arm involvement, then we get to go for your core finisher. 20 seconds left in this kneeling saw. Then we're gonna pop up to that high plank position. Hands will be on your front platform. Knees will be on your carriage, or you can be on your toes in that high plank. We have 10. We're going for that plank position coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. We're in that plank position. Hands on that front platform. Good. Once you're there, you're going to walk your right hand down to the ground, then that left hand, then walk back up to that platform. Good. As you do this, try to keep your hips nice and still. So lift with your core. You're just here for less than 30 seconds. Good. Squeezing those inner thighs. Good, Antoinette. Nice. Coming up, we get to go for your core finisher. Yes, we're going to head to the back. 15 more seconds right here. We're going to be on one black spring. We're going for that reverse kneeling crunch. We're almost there. One black spring in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Elbows on your back platform. One black spring. Knees on your carriage. Facing the back of your machine. So shoulders stack right over those elbows. We're going to sculpt up through that center core. So lifting up for 4 counts. Beautiful. And then going right back out. As you lift, keep your shoulders right over those elbows. And remember, your neck is an extension of that spine, so you're naturally looking back at your knees as you lift. This is beautiful movement right here. Take note to how your knees are not doing the work. It's coming from that lift in that center core. So not trying to drag your knees all the way in and out. Just feel that movement come by sculpting up through that center core, making that letter C. We have 2 moves after this, and then you guys are done. Everything you have right here to finish. The 20 seconds on the clock, we turn this into that giant reverse kneeling saw. So everything will stay the same with the setup of your body. 10 seconds to go. We're going for that giant reverse kneeling saw. We're gonna hold those hips still. You have 3, 2, 1. Holding those hips still. Arms only go back. 2, 3, 4. Then slowly coming in for 4 counts. Now, on the back of your machine, you don't have to go very far. So take 4 counts maybe to go 1 inch. Good, we're almost there. We have 1 move left. It is a 30-second plank to finish. That is it. You can do it on the back or head to the front of your machine. It is up to you. It's a plank finisher. 20 seconds, we're going to that high plank. And then you guys are done. Right here, I know that body's shaking. It's about trust. Trust your core, trust your arms, trust your entire body. We're gonna pop up to that plank. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go, popping up to that plank. It is your final 30 seconds and holding. Good, trust your body, squeeze your inner thighs, press away from that back platform. This is where you finish. This is where you get to be proud of everything you just did. Hips are nice and even, core is nice and lifted. 15 seconds, come on. Come on, dig deep within. Engage through your legs, lift through those heels. We have 10. We got this, almost there. Don't quit now, because that final countdown, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Good job, Antoinette. Good job, everybody at home. I'm Anne-Marie. Thank you so much for working out with us today. We'll see you soon. Bye.